The video game fighting genre stands as a giant pillar in the world of gaming to this day, and the Street Fighter franchise is a title that really doesn't need introductions. But the game series did manage to spin off some animated titles from the Street Fighter 2 anime movie, which holds dear to many of the fans, the Street Fighter 2 Alpha movie, which I'm still kind of posting my thoughts on, and one of my personal favourite guilty pleasure movies of all time, Street Fighter the movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul the Goat Julia.
Quick! Change the channel!
But the animated title that introduced me into the spinning kick and uppercut franchise was actually Street Fighter 2 Victory, aka Street Fighter 2V. I distinctly remember how I first laid my eyes on the underrated classic of Street Fighter 2V. The year was 2009, I was merely a 9 chilling out with the fam and my cousins in Pakistan during a shopping spree. We visited a movie/DVD store called Radio City where we wandered across the animation section, and there I stumbled upon the Super Saiyan Saga DVD box set of Dragon Ball Z. And directly next to it was Street Fighter 2V. Yeah, my origin of discovering Street Fighter and Dragon Ball were legit on the same day. That's insane, innit?
Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
I went home and set the DVD and was fully immersed. Just watch that intro. Street Fighter 2V was released in 1995, running that same year from April and concluding in November, spanning 29 episodes in total. Directed by Jisuburi Sugi and animated by studio group TAC, who also worked on the prior movie as well as Beautiful Joe and the 2000s version of Baki. The narrative follows Ryu, a young Japanese martial artist going with the flow of life, where he gains an invitation from his childhood friend and fellow martial art classmate Ken Masters, who's by the way mega rich.
Your house is incredible. Man, it's like a castle. It's my father's style.
Man, you loaded!
I decide to go to a bar to get some action in, but due to Ken's hot-headedness, they get into a scuffle with some military men and lay the smack down on them. But one dude comes a bit late to the parade, and that one man turns out to be my boy, Colonel Guile. Colonel Guile wipes the floor with Ryu and Ken. With that experience, and both humbled by Guile's ass-kicking, an epiphany hits the duo as they are inspired to travel the streets of the world and find other strong fighters just like them.
Hey. Huh? You know, we haven't really accomplished much here. All we do is train, fight, and win every tournament. We might as well not even compete. There's no challenge anymore.
Strange that I should make a trip here to America at your invitation, then get taken down by a freak within just hours after I arrive.
What if you and I head out and travel the world, huh? That's a great idea. It'll be our own personal quest to search for all the underground street fighters around the globe. It could be one hell of an adventure. What do you say, Ryu? We've got nothing to lose.
And as they embark on a utmost unforgettable adventure across the world, a foreboding shadow will be looming over, ever present. And that really is the premise of Street Fighter 2V, an action-filled martial art globe-trotting adventure where we bump into a lot of familiar faces for those who've played the games, both friends and foes alike, from Vega, Sagat, Cammy, Fei Long, Dalsim, and many more. With one of our major locations in the series is one of my favourites being the city of Hong Kong. A great little run of episodes where we were introduced to my wifey, Chun-Li. Hong Kong is awesome. We go from a luxury hotel suite to the gang finding themselves located in a dead zone with a complete lawless rule, to Ryu in a one-on-one fist fight in an arena filled with a bunch of goons, to them fighting a group of armoured rollerbladers, to a helicopter escape, to a filmed costume battle between Ken and Fei Long on a movie film set, which by the way is a great nod to The Way of the Dragon between Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. From the towering Kowloon skyscrapers to the energetic bullfighting arena of Spain, to the dreaded dungeons of the Shadaloo Fortress, Street Fighter 2 is the definition of epic, and genuinely I feel like this is the only iteration of this series where we actually get some emotional attachment to our characters. Unlike other depictions, there's legit a genuine friendship between Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li and friends. And take it as a hot take if you will, but it does a better job than the other movies of the same name. The soundtrack ranges from beautiful to badass, and I wish we would be easy to track these OSTs because god damn it, they're impossible to locate. My only nitpick is that I kind of wish they kept the original character designs of the series. It's just a bit weird seeing Ryu without a headband. But other than that, the voice acting is stellar, the voice actors from the movie come back to reprise their roles, and the animation work is complete eye candy. With the classic 90s cel animated look, it just really takes you back to that decade of era. This series is a definition of a super underrated gem. If you've never seen it before, you owe it to yourself to binge the whole thing. And don't worry, you will see some Hadokens and Shoryokens thrown around in the series. So that was Street Fighter 2 Victory, Street Fighter 2V. I love this anime so much. It gives me the energy to work out, to train, to push my limits, as well as just, it really put me in the mindset of trying to explore and have an adventure, travel around the world, and broaden my horizons. I think that's what really the beauty of Street Fighter really is, as well of course, kicking ass, taking names, and punching people. But yeah, that was Street Fighter 2. I think genuinely it is the best gateway in to Street Fighter. That's not the video games, as well as learning about the lore and story and characters of the Street Fighter world. Severely underrated. I'm legit the only person I know that actually has watched this anime. Everyone that I come across has either watched the Alpha films or the classic 90s anime film of the same name. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you haven't watched Street Fighter 2V, please let me know because I want to share my thoughts. And if you haven't, give it a watch. You're missing out. So yeah, that's my review on Street Fighter 2V. I am YK2K. I shall be signing out. Everybody, please stay humble, make sure to subscribe, and peace. Hadoken. Boom.